Hi, everyone. I'm going to teach you how to take out some of the noise that exists in your audio. I don't do this for every sound clip, but I might do this if the interview clip that am basing my entire story on has a lot of noise related to it. Sometimes, basically, what we're going to do is we are going to oh, sorry. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to tell Audition, which is an audio editing software, we're going to tell Audition, this is the noise that is ever present, consistent throughout all of my audio. So that'll be room tone. That might be a little bit of wind is a little tricky. It might be cicadas in the background. It might be traffic. There might just be a low hum of something like a buzz of a refrigerator in the background, right? That noise that's ever present, we're basically going to look for a little portion of our audio where we don't have dialogue, we don't have people talking, we just have that noise. And we're going to tell Audition, remember this noise, and then take this noise out of my entire piece. All right, so follow along. I pulled into Premiere well, let me actually, think I need I think for you all, I need a screen share. So let me just screen share. So for you all, into Premiere, I pulled over this video clip. And if we listen, there's a lot of sound, right? Okay. So I am going to right click on the audio and I'm going to edit this clip in Adobe Audition. What it's going to do, it's going to create this audio clip down here. Again, I am going to, let me move this so I can see what's going on. It's opening Adobe Audition. So it's taking a second to open Adobe Audition, which is like bouncing down here. And then when it opens that clip in Adobe Audition. So here I am going to listen to I'm zooming in to just this segment, similar to the waveforms when the waveform slow as close to 0 as possible. And I'm going to click and drag. So I clicked and dragged, and then I go to Effects, Noise Reduction Restoration, Capture Noise Print. So I say, okay. And now I'm going to take my whole piece. So Command A, Effects, Noise Reduction Restoration, Noise Reduction Process. And here's where I can kind of decide how much I want to do.
You think of the Grand Canyon and Yellowstone and some of the earlier parks
if I change it a lot
that were protected in the early 1900s.
This is not a lot.
There hasn't been as much of that east of the Mississippi.
This is.
While the Grand Canyon is one of the more beautiful
it changes his voice just a little
to go to in America, even that doesn't happen.
So I'm going to apply. And then I like to file save to make sure it's all good to go. And then in Premiere, it should make that change. So let me hear the difference. Then let me hear this one.
There hasn't been as much of that east of the Mississippi. And
oh, let me go like this.
Can you speak a little bit about that?
Sure. And it's a great question. That was the visionaries early on when they.
So let me see if I pull this clip back over, the kind of raw clip. And I'm going to go to that noisy section.
We have a lot of students interested in.
And if I can hear that noise, it's much louder in here. This noise is much louder in the original clip. Let's bring this one over so you can kind of see the difference. That noise is much louder in this one than it is in this one.
We have a lot of students interested.
They've isolated out some of that sound. All right. So that is how you handle the noise reduction process. Gets a little crazy. So in this kind of original clip, I'm going to hold Option down, delete the audio, and pull up my audio. You want to make sure that it's in line. Oop.
A lot of opposition because typically in national parks, there's no hunting.
And if you want to, you can right click and link that media so that now when I click one, it moves around. Good to go.